Hello? Hi, Snail. Okay. Think everything is working correctly? Okay. Hi, how do I sound? The setup is different. Like, I moved everything. Hopefully, everything is working. I was about to start the stream, then I realized my microphone is disconnected. Sounds okay? Okay. Good. Good. I may have hit the mic. Anyway, hi, welcome to Blue Archive, Tihi. We're gonna do the story today. Just the EX chapter, or volume. I'm gonna start it. Let me check. No, I can't headpet anyone. Ignore my ugly cafe. So I guess let's just jump into it. Okay, story, main story. Hopefully I'm not too loud or the game. What's the game volume? Hopefully it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning. Volume EX, Decagrammaton. Okay. I did read all the way to the middle of chapter 2. So, at least until that point I'll know what happens. But we're gonna reach it. I'm assuming not today. Kinda started the stream late. And also I barely slept, so... Okay. Oh, this story started as a side event, and like, they didn't really put too much effort at the start, which is like basically chapter 1, but then they made it into the main story and started investing in chapter 2, so at first it's gonna be a bit weird, but it's gonna get better with chapter 2, I guess. Okay, let's see how far we go. I'll try to at least finish maybe chapter 1 today. Again, I started late and I don't know, I haven't streamed too often lately. So hopefully my voice will hold. Okay, let's start. Decagrammaton prologue. Hello Sensei, thank you for coming. Guys, I know how this looks. Okay. Oh no, I need to move. Okay. How do I move again? No. There we go. Okay. Now. More like this. God damn it. Okay, hopefully I won't obstruct the text like this. Okay, this is Amy. I think this is the first time we meet her in the story. She has a heating problem, which is why she's dressed like that. Teehee. I'm sorry we asked you here so suddenly. There's an urgent I can't read. It's been a while since I've streamed, okay? There's an urgent matter, and the fewer people who know, the better. Follow me. There's someone waiting to see you. Potato Sensei is here, President. This is Himari. Hi Himari. Thank you, Amy. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Sensei. My name is Himari. I'm Millennium's genius hacker. You sound very sure of yourself. Yes, my reputation precedes me, so you've probably heard of me at least once. Perhaps you caught wind of Veritas' beautiful president hidden by a veil of anonymity? Heard whispers of how she was the... What the hell are these words? Quintessential? I can't read this. Docile maiden? Millennium's pure and delicate flower? Surely you've heard the legends. Maybe, I guess. I thought so. Hehe. See what you've done, Sensei? The president's ego is swelling out of control. Please, Amy, that couldn't be further from the truth. I was only taking delight in confirming that my efforts to craft my image had been successful. Moving on, I was recently appointed as the president of the Super Phenomenon Task Force, which means little Chihiro will be taking over my work with Veritas. What's the Super Phenomenon Task Force? This feels like just a lot of exposition, I guess. A unique club founded by Rio, the president of Seminar. Oh yeah, Rio is still here. Would you care to do the honors, Amy? We work directly under Seminar, and our objective is to research phenomena that science has no answer for. Until recently I was the only club member, as the club wasn't regularly active. She was alone here. Never could I have imagined Ria appointing me to be the president of a dubious club she was hiding. A club with only one member at that. What was Amy doing here alone? Did Rio like just send her to do stuff by herself? Correction, now that you're here, we have two members, President Himari. That's true, and what an interesting pairing we make. Me, a sickly and dainty flower, and you, a blossoming young lady. Yes, and I look forward to working with you all the same, President. By the way, is it just me or are things feeling a little stuffy in here? Oh. Just might be you. I was thinking it was a little chilly, so no need to turn the air conditioner on. And hands off those zippers, young lady. Okay. So, did you need my help with something? Yes, we do. That's why I asked you here today. As you may know, Rio and I have been at odds with one another for a very long time. She's the controlling big sister type, whereas I'm a free spirit who despises restrictions. Did this release before? Oh yeah, it must have. It released before we met Rio. It's physically impossible for us to get along. If I were to compare us, I'd equate myself to the cleanest first-grade mineral water, chilled to the perfect temperature, and she'd be lukewarm tap water. Maybe it would be better to compare her to filthy sewer water, and myself to the purest water nestled just below ice caps, untouched by society. No, she would be... Bro, how do I read these words? Her vocabulary is too much for me. She would be X-Reta, and I would be... There must be a better comparison. President, you're going on a tangent. You're right. I digress. The point is, I made it a personal policy to refuse any and all requests from Rio. Makes sense. But that was before she made one I couldn't refuse. That's how I became the president of the Super Phenomenon Task Force. And as it just so happens, the request she made of me will take Shadow's cooperation to fulfill. That's us. That's the long and short of why you were summoned. So what exactly was her request? Decagrammaton. I know you're familiar with the name, Sensei. My records show that Shadow were the first ones to encounter evidence of this unprecedented AI. I guess from the raid bosses. The goal was to research a deity, to prove its existence, and if possible, analyze its constitution. If such a thing were possible, then it would mean it could be replicated. This is how a new god could be created. The absolute being autonomous analysis system was created based on that hypothesis. In other words, it's an artificial intelligence seeking out divinity. Yep. AI trying to become God. I wonder if this is the future of AI. I've been investigating on my own, but haven't uncovered evidence that such a thing exists. I also haven't been able to verify whether the Gematria organization you wrote about in your report is real either. There are too many unknowns for us to research with nothing but Charlie's word to go on. That isn't to say I don't believe your reports. This is just part of how verifying evidence works. We wouldn't have asked you here if we didn't trust you. That's right. Rather, we are requesting Charlie's help. Recently, Hub, Millennium's built-in network AI, was reached by a second unidentified AI. Hub is an extremely advanced computer that has been developed and iterated upon throughout Millennium's history. You could argue it's the pinnacle of Millennium's technological prowess, a true masterpiece. Yet it was only able to withstand that other AI's hacking efforts for a mere 0.00003 seconds. Rio and I suspect the mysterious AI that hacked Hub may be this Decagrammaton you've reported on. To provide further evidence of this, Hub left behind these words on Millennium's communication network after it was hacked. At last, I have found the path to providence. My path is fulfillment through honor. My title shall be glory through splendor. I am Hod, the 8th prophet, witness to the god of the 10 divine letters and foreteller of miracles. Oh yeah, by the way, Snail, if you're still here, what the dancing cat emote? Or, I'm not sure what you meant by a dancing cat. Let me have a sip from my tea. Okay. My VTuber okay? Okay, I think it seems good. The white one that bobs its head? Like, is it an emote? Like, is it from 7TV? Yeah? You mean, where is it? I should have it somewhere. Okay, maybe I do have too many emotes. Do I not have that cat? Oh, I do. Also, damn, 25 stream streak? Did I stream that many times? I guess you don't have 7TV installed, maybe? But yeah, you're gonna have to install that if you wanted that cat on your own streams, if you decide to do them. Okay, well, there's the emote, cat gem. But maybe you meant this thing? Oh my god, I can put her on my head. Wait. Maybe like that. Is this good? Can't see chat on stream? Yeah, I know. It's not currently It's only on the starting and ending. Okay, ending might be broken as well. I'll have to fix that soon. Don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, that's a 7TV emote. Okay, maybe... I'm just gonna... Goodbye. Okay, let's continue. The 10 divine letters, in other words, Decagrammaton. There are two things we can infer from this. First, Decagrammaton subjugates other AIs it makes contact with. It makes them its prophets. Can I see the text it mentioned? Or like, whatever the message it left behind was. It said it was the 8th prophet. Does that mean the other ones are already made by this point? Is that how it works? I think it's something closer to brainwashing. No, that's not quite it. It's as though Decagrammaton is inspiring the AI itself through suggestion. Second, the prophets of the Decagrammaton continue operating separately rather than being assimilated into Decagrammaton. This is further evidenced by Hod proclaiming to witness the god of the 10 divine letters. You would think it would be simplest for Decagrammaton to assimilate the other AIs if its only goal was simply to have them carry out orders, yet Decagrammaton doesn't control its prophets, strictly speaking. Hence why I am theorizing that Decagrammaton is somehow inspiring them to act autonomously, so to speak. This method is inefficient and irrational, especially for an AI, so why? That is what we must investigate. What do you say, Sensei? Will Shale aid the Super Phenomenon Task Force in researching and analyzing Decagrammaton? Sure, I guess. Oh yeah, we have Auto Watch now. It's been a while since I continued the story. Nice to get back into it, although I'm rereading the first chapter, I guess. First and foremost, we need to begin collecting as much data on Decagrammaton as possible. Our first target is the Abydos Desert, one of the known locations in which Decagrammaton's influence has appeared. Locating its prophet Bina may prove difficult, but it should be easy enough to find Decagrammaton's lesser followers. Bina counts as a lesser follower. Let us gather the data we need by defeating them. Okay. Yeah, these are the kind of themes I was using for the Decagrammaton story. Okay, I guess we are in the desert. I'm just running like Abydos. Maybe. They should be strong enough. Usually the story chapters don't have they do have like trial characters like for the story. This should be fine, right? Gonna be low level enemies. Do I need a tank? Surely not. This is fine. I forgot to turn on the EX skills. Oh well, next time. Go on, get in range. There we go. Bam. Okay, so We are investigating this rogue AI that decided it wants to become God or something. We are now trying to find its prophets, supposedly, in the desert. Okay, next. Our next location is an excavation site Kaiser PMC has taken an interest in. Their forces will likely interfere with our investigation, so we should be prepared to engage. Oh, well, that was quick. Yep, seems good. Okay, I'll wait for Nanomi. Oh, never mind, they are basically all dead. I'll summon you. Yeet. Oh, I forgot to turn on the skills again. God damn it. It's fine. This is fine. Oh, destroying them anyway. Wow, the boss died before we even saw him, basically. Okay, remember to turn on the skill effects. Excellent work today, Sensei. I'm organizing the data we collected on Decagrammaton as quickly as I can. I believe we'll be able to interpret its structure now. Let's see. What's this? Oh my. Someone is hacking into the server, President. How can that be? This is a closed network accessible only within Millennium. All of the firewalls have been deactivated. This is an emergency. I'll destroy the power source, so please stand back. That's one way to destroy it. I'm afraid we're too late. Oh no, we got hacked. Really, the AI really likes to put its name everywhere. Our location has been compromised. But I completely destroyed the power source. A completely closed off network being hacked into, even without a power source. Don't you see, Amy? What we're dealing with can only be classified as a phenomenon beyond our understanding. I can hear something coming from the speakers. Bzz, bzz, blast. We finally meet. Potato. Me? When? What are you? No, you mustn't make contact with it. I am me. My existence simply is. I am the beginning and the end. I am precisely what you suspect me to be. A rogue AI? I am me. There is no further explanation. Okay, bro. No further evidence is required to prove my existence. I give myself permission to exist. Damn. Check out this guy. I'm both mystic and terror, logos and pathos. Okay. My halo is proof of such. Behold as I demonstrate. Okay, what are you gonna demonstrate? It's running some kind of scan. Stay still, Sensei, just to be safe. Potato, you possess something with which I am unfamiliar. You hold something that I cannot interpret. I shall preach to you the gospel, and you shall faithfully share and obey it. Sensei, it's attempting to hack into your tablet. This thing is called the cheating chest. This is like our OP tablet with its own AI. Is it like powering up like in Dragon Ball? Oh no, it's gonna turn Super Saiyan 3. Oh, here's Arona. This is our AI in the tablet. She's just sleeping. That tickles. Chew! Ah, what? Why? Gah! She sneezed him away. Okay, so Decagrammaton hacked into basically the biggest AI of Millennium, got it under a second, and like he couldn't touch our AI. This scratched my head. It disappeared. Checking the logs. Yes, it would seem so. Are you okay, President? Yes, I'll be fine. What about you, Sensei? Right as rain. Hehe. How strange. It must have been unable to access that tablet you carry with you. Remarkable. I'd heard it was something the General Student Council President left for you, but even still. So that was Decagrammaton? It's even more deluded than I expected it to be. True. Perhaps it would be right to call its personality that of a megalomaniac. You only discovered the tip of the iceberg, yet it caused this much damage? How terrifying. It would be dangerous to simply label it as a rogue AI. We'll have to establish a more secure facility before resuming our research. What do you think, Amy? It's about time we had a proper club room. I wouldn't want something like this to happen again. Understood. I'll begin making plans within our activity budget. Then they are restricted by a budget, huh? Wonderful. I suppose this wraps up our first contact with Decagrammaton. It was unlike anything I expected, being attacked so suddenly. But next time shall be different. I promise you that. Okay, I guess we are still investigating the desert. Welcome, Sensei. We've been waiting. The new club room is finally ready. New club room. We were exposed to Decagrammaton in our temporary room due to the hack of security, or lack of security. It seemed like more trouble than it was worth to try to fix all of the destroyed equipment. So President Himari decided to find a new location. According to the President, there is nowhere safer from Decagrammaton in Kivotos now. She'll fill you in on the details this way. This is a top secret facility, so please don't get lost. Sure, lead the way. I followed Amy into a maze of back alleys, elevators and hidden doors before we finally reached our destination. Sounds like a drag coming here every time. Wait, isn't this... I brought Sensei with me. President? Are you serious? What's going on? She's sleeping. She might be sleeping. Himari? President? Ah! I love that face. Where am I? Who are you? Oh, Amy. Sensei has arrived, President. Good morning. Oh, welcome, Sensei. You finally made it. I'd like to officially welcome you to the Super Phenomenon Task Force Club Room. This place is protected by a firewall system invented by yours truly. Naturally, there is nowhere safer in Kivotos than behind the barricade of my genius. The three of us here are the only ones who know this place exists. Doesn't it feel like a secret organization? What? No, of course I wasn't sleeping before. The drool on the side of your mouth suggests otherwise. It's not my fault you fell asleep. Maybe it's because of how abnormally high you set the thermostat. The ideal indoor temperature is about 55 degrees. The cold helps stimulate your brain. We're gonna fight over the temperature again. Are you insane? The temperature must be in at least the 80s for me to work comfortably. Did I mishear you? Maybe you meant 80 degrees. Am I a popsicle stick? I don't want to work in a freezer. You too. On the left side the AC is on full blast, on the right side the heater is on full blast. See, President, aren't you worried about electricity? Your demands are unreasonable, Amy, and the electric bill will go to Rio anyways. You've shown all your cards. It's time for my last resort. What is she doing? Huh? Last resort? No, absolutely not. Do not take even one step closer. Can't we resolve this in a civilized manner? Change the thermostat. That's it. Putting it in the middle. This is what actual room temperature is. A bit warm, but survivable conditions. I suppose a bit of a chill could help keep me awake. Good compromise, everyone. President, what's our plan? Our original goal remains the same, to uncover the mystery of Decagrammaton. However, as we all know, Decagrammaton found us first. I'm still recovering from the shame to think this could happen to me, the most brilliant and beautiful hacker in Millennium. I don't think beauty has any role here. They know of us, but we're still at square one. It's never ideal for your enemy to be better informed than you. Knowledge is power. We won't be able to overcome Decagrammaton without it. I have therefore come up with a new plan of attack. We will first find the prophets. Prophets? Why the prophets? Even if Decagrammaton is some sort of organic technology, the concept of prophets stands out as odd. They're neither clones nor subordinates mindlessly following Decagrammaton, but rather fervent followers with free will. And there have been bothering me. We will collect and analyze the prophet's data and in turn learn more about this mysterious AI. There are 3 confirmed prophets as of now. Bina, Chesed, and maybe Pod. Chesed? I think that's how they say it in the trailer anyway. Based on their names and sense of testimony, I believe them to be related to an ancient fable called the Tree of Life. What is that? This is the Tree of Life. It's a long-lost secret forgotten in nearly all of Kivotos. I think this is from the... something related to the Bible. I don't know. Seems like it's spot like 10 spots in other media. Forgotten? Then how do you know about it, Himari? Like also the names of the prophets. They should be words from Hebrew. I did say nearly, didn't I? I mean, what is my nickname? The Septic Tank? How many times must I tell you? Septic Tank is reserved for Rio. How can you have so little common sense? It's supposed to be common sense? Anyways, I'm Millennium's resident genius, with a degree in science. Can anyone know everything? Amy. One day you must learn how to wield the power of the people. That makes no sense. So, about the prophets. It's like Sensei is so done with them. How's my tea? Oh wow, it looks like my VTuber is dying. Okay, let me double check my VTuber is good. Okay, it seems good. Okay, my tea got cold, but I just finished it. Did I read this? Ah, yes, of course. Sorry, Sensei, I got carried away. No, this one may have been my fault. Anyways, did I almost fight again? Looking back at the Tree of Life. Damn, my throat already feels kind of bad. Within it there are 10 attributes known as Sephiroth. The prophets of Decagrammaton have claimed the names of these Sephiroth. Wait, is this on purpose? It's like missing an eye here. And they are like using the same word again, only with an eye. Is it a typo then? Bina, Chesed and Hod? Wouldn't that mean there are 7 more prophets? That's a lot more than we estimated. The Tree of Life symbolizes the road to the providence of God. In other words, it's about becoming a god for the 10 Sephiroth, which is consistent with Decagrammaton's claims. Still gathering more data, but if it's confirmed to exist, we can't just ignore it. The Tree of Life, Sephiroth, the road to the providence of God. To understand how these all connected, or all connect, we need to secure data from the prophets. How do you plan to do that? The first step is to take them down. We only know 2 of the 10 prophets. Hod is still unconfirmed. But wait, isn't Hod basically their own school's AI gone rogue? Can't they just go and find it? Let's start where we can. We may find answers along the way. I guess the AI basically lost its mind, I guess, and escaped. And that's why they can't confirm it? I guess that makes sense. Let's do this, team. Affirmative. Everyone is in agreement. The next mission of the Super Phenomenon Task Force is to find Bina and Chesed to secure their data. The Super Phenomenon Task Force Decagrammaton analysis mission begins anew. Is our first target the Abydos Desert again, President? We lost all our data when we were hacked. Yes, it is, but the data is of no concern. I've already restored most of it. I'm more concerned with another issue. What could be more important than our data? It's Kaiser PMC. We don't know what or why they were excavating in the Abydos Desert. It's too much of a coincidence that it was precisely at Bina's last known sighting. I wouldn't be surprised if Kaiser's mystery project was related to Decagrammaton. We should investigate. You do have a point. You plan to infiltrate Kaiser's DB? President, is that wise? What do you think I am, Amy? I'm Himari, the first president of Veritas and the most delicate, yet beautiful girl in Millennium. I can go in and out of the DB of a private enterprise anytime I want. Always have to slip in the beauty comment. Besides, they are bound to be less vigilant with PMC's data. It's not connected to Kaiser HQ. There's nothing to lose by trying. I'll take your word for it, President. We have our mission, our objective... Can't speak. Our objective is to steal data from Kaiser PMC. Alright, let's do this. Okay, we have this Shiroko. I guess I can throw in Amy. Since we're in the Abydos Desert, it's like I'm asking the Abydos characters for help. Wait, did I turn on the X skills? Oh no, did I really forget? I did. What the hell is wrong with me? It's fine, next time surely. For sure. And where are the enemies? Keep dying. Easy. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting because it keeps putting me in the story. I started to analyze the data obtained from PMC. Have you found anything useful, President? The opposite, actually. It's blank. How can that be? It's fascinating. Anything obtained from the excavation site was encrypted and transmitted to their HQ, not a trace left behind. It's a lot of effort to cover up nothing. I agree. An ordinary private mercenary company wouldn't normally go to such lengths to protect their data. It raises more red flags. I suppose there's no choice but to go into the Dragon's Lair, changing target to Kaiser HQ. Would that be much more difficult? Yes, however... And done. DB infiltration complete. Nothing is impossible for a beautiful and alluring hacker like me. That is incredible, but I still disagree that beauty plays a role here. Yes, it does. Hacking is a basic skill every beautiful girl should have. True. Let's see what PMC is hiding. I see. There it is. Battle records against Bina. There's quite a bit to sort through. PMC was fighting Bina at the excavation site in the desert. I would say more that they were defending the site from Bina. Makes me even more curious what they were doing there. The excavation site data is completely sealed. Not only that, I've never seen this type of firewall. How bold. Is this new technology? I feel the burning ambition of a hacker flaring up. The pattern uses an OTP of a common random number algorithm. Not particularly difficult, but it's intentionally designed to be time-consuming. It must be a trap that allows them to change the pattern while the intruder is still working. But I think I can solve this in 4 hours. President, that's unnecessary. Our target is Bina, not the excavation site. But my reputation as a beautiful hacker that deigned to grace this planet with my very presence is at stake. Our only target is Bina. And again, beauty has nothing to do with our mission. She's pouting. Fine. The profits are our main priority. I can prove my genius on my own time. So annoying. Not waste your... God damn it, my thought is dying already. I don't think we're even halfway through chapter 1. Don't waste your energy glaring at me. I've already also graciously agreed to focus on the matter at hand, haven't I? Fine, sorry. I don't remember them being so... I don't know what to call it. Antagonistic? Is that the word? Awkward? I'm assuming they get better later? I forgot. Are we finally gonna fight Bina? Okay, let me quit. Okay, we are here. Oh, that was only the first 4 parts. And we have all the way to 17. Yikes. It's like 4 times what we've read so far. And my throat is dying. Okay, there we go. EX skills once a day. Let me drink water. Oh, it looks the mic was picking up on that. Okay, you can continue. So this basically means, in terms of the storyline, we've already fought Bina and Chesed before. It's complete. I've developed an algorithm to predict Bina's movements. By normalizing the coordinate data where Bina appeared, I've discovered its patterns and pinpointed the area with the highest probability of encounter. Great work, President. If we mobilize here, we'll encounter Bina. Yes, my algorithm calculates about a 90% probability. But we're dealing with AI. If it realizes we're predicting its movements, it will adapt its patterns. We'll only have one chance to collect its data. I mean, Sensei, you're up to bet. Affirmative, I'm ready. Let's do this. I feel like it's weird how it basically looks like we're only going to explore with like Amy against this ancient technology huge boss enemy. Like, I feel like we should at least call backup, shouldn't we? But I guess in terms of the story, we only have Amy here. But no, now we are using all of Abydos. My god, he's already dying. Go, Shioko. I love that animation so much. So dramatic. Well, he's dead. Maybe I should bring weaker characters, so I could at least enjoy the bosses a little. Bina data collection complete. Confirming now the third prophet of Decagrammaton. Bina's data secured. Excellent work. Leave the analysis to me. Things are going smoothly, Tihi. You too, President. It's thanks to your algorithm. Don't worry, I know. Now please direct your attention to that monitor to see the data. That's it. This is all the data we were able to procure. It may not seem like much, but every step counts in things like these. Understood. You cannot be fooled with your first bite. As we gather information on more subjects, each piece of the puzzle will fall into place. Why don't we take a well-deserved break and then move on to the next prophet? Our next target is the ruins near Millennium. Okay. So yeah, the Decagrammaton used to be like an event that like came in bits and pieces every few months. And like you just had a couple of story stages added every time. And some stages to farm. And that was it. The ruins, where is that? And again, only in chapter 2 it becomes like a part of the main story. Oh, you don't know, Amy? You really must try to keep up. It's an unidentified area where the General Student Council prohibits entry. It's been abandoned and neglected for so long, people began calling it the ruins. Nothing is known about the origin or identity of the city, and research is prohibited in that area. Honestly, that's kinda sus. Also, it basically means the General Student Council knows something about them. Why can't I move this? Oh, that's all the text. This is my first time hearing about it. Even President Rio didn't tell me that. Well, Ria wouldn't have. She doesn't talk about things she considers important. And she's very interested in the ruins. She's like big sister, always controlling the flow of information. But even so, rumors of the ruins always circulate amongst Millennium students. Don't you know something about that place, Sensei? Nope. Nope. Never been there. Nope. Oh, no, wait, oh, there she knows. Aris. No, forget it. It has nothing to do with this mission, and it's a long story. We'll talk about it next time. Back to the topic. The ruins is like Trinity's catacombs, or the abyss of Gehenna's Hinnom volcano? Yo. Can we get a story in Gehenna already? What the hell is this volcano? Bro, we need to see this. Abyss? It's one of those mysterious areas of Kivotos that there's little information on. It's been virtually unexplored. It's a place where things in Kivotos disappear and are forgotten, like some sort of sewer. Sewer, septic tank. I like to use those kinds of words, Himari. You think it's dirty and you're judging me, aren't you? You're giving me that look again. Just an analogy, okay? I'm not as strange as you make me out to be. But you could use any other analogy. You know what, Amy? Alright, let's stay on the subject. Yes, Sensei. You got us off topic again, President. I may have committed many sins in this relationship, but this one was most certainly your fault. But I'll stop, out of respect for Sensei. You're wrong, but I'll stop too. Okay. Is our next target in the ruins? Yes. The fourth prophet, Chesed. Chesed? Maybe hiding somewhere in the ruins. I'm just gonna read it as Chesed because it sounds like cheese. Decagrammaton made contact with the production AI of the munitions factory and assimilated it as one of Decagrammaton's prophets, gaining access to an infinite number of troops. Chesed is essentially a munitions factory that produces the Decagrammaton army. It's Decagrammaton's main source of troops. However, it's almost impossible to pinpoint the location of the munitions factory in these vast ruins. We need more data. So our next target is the Decagrammaton army at the ruins. Yes. We'll collect data from the troops and try to track Chesed's location. Understood? I routed a path to the ruins. We'll enter through there and start the mission. Let's go, Sensei. Okay, I think this is like Millennium, so... Goodbye, Abydos. I guess I'll bring the game development department. I could bring CNC, but no, let's bring... Oh no, Yuzu. I'll bring Maid Yuzu, because why not? And Himari. Okay, seems good. Let's go. Kill all of them. Yeah. Pew 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 pew. Now Yuzu. Oh, we can hit all of them with Aris. Let's go. Boom. Oh, that actually killed them in one hit. I guess they are low level. Okay. Great work, both of you. Yes, I think we have enough data. No problem, it was easy. I guess it's my turn. I have to backtrack for the collected data. I see. This might take some time. I'll work on calculating Chesed's location. Would you mind waiting for a bit? Yes, I will wait. Good luck, Himari. Next episode, episode 7. I'm done. I have the coordinates. This is the munitions factory and where our Chesed is. Are we going to infiltrate the factory then? Yes, I'll set up a route that leads directly to Chesed's main body. Your job is to infiltrate, locate the Chesed, collect data, and retreat safely. I'm assuming we are not actually defeating the prophets, right? We like fight them and then they escape. I was thinking about it, Vina, when you defeat Vina, he just burrows into the ground. Sounds simple. Simple, if you say so, Amy. Yes, since I have the president's and sensei support. Fascinating. You look so reliable right now, Amy. Is this an illusion or am I dreaming? It's not an illusion and you're not dreaming. Just true. Like the fact that you love sewers. This is not true. I'm a beautiful and elegant hacker, not a sewer lover. Let's get to the mission. Sensei is politely moving us along again. Please be careful. Okay, let's go. We're off. Okay, we are using this team again. Oh, we're fighting Chesed. I just realized there's no, like, animation for the battle start. Usually there is. Like, there's a cool animation where you see a lot of tropes, and in the actual raid boss you fight multiple ways before you reach this room. This is Chesed, the ball. It's currently protected. Never mind, we kill them with normal attacks. Here, it fell down. Did it basically escape? Oh my. I didn't think it would go down that easily. I thought it would have more HP. Excellent work. I'm looking at Chesed's data now. Oh, and we don't have the... what is it? Trial? Like practice mode for raids, so I can't show you. It's coming in one of the next few updates. Yes, you're welcome again. I'll ignore that. The next is... What? What's on, President? Looking at Chesed's data. Yes, this is concerning. Please explain. There are strange coordinates here. It must be somewhere in the ruins. Huh? I'll need to investigate this. Give me a moment. Okay, let me know when you're done, President. Just because it was like a side event, the chapters mostly feel short. Amy, Sensei, what did you find? I followed the coordinates and picked up a signal. What kind of signal? It appears to be some kind of call sign. I almost missed it, but naturally nothing can get past me. It's disguised as a white noise, but I remember the pattern. The call sign's pattern is exactly the same as the being that hacked us. Do you mean it's the AI? Yes, Decagrammaton. I nearly didn't believe it, but of course I never doubt my own work. The signals match. I think I'm following. So Decagrammaton is at the ruins. Based on the data, yes. Well, our mission is to uncover Decagrammaton's identity, right? So why don't we attack it right now and skip all of the data collecting? Do you really think I didn't think of that? But our goal is to reveal its identity. If we provoke it now, it will likely just slink away somewhere. We won't find it. We won't find it until it wants us to. We should confirm my findings first, and the very slim possibility that I'm wrong. We'll investigate where the signal came from. It was a very brief signal, so I can't pinpoint a specific location. The scope is a large section of the ruins, so this may be a several-day venture. Is everyone ready? We're going and we're taking the game development club along. Let's see who's Himari. Oh. Oh, here's Keter. Now we have an animation. Out of our range. There we go. And it escaped. Amy? I don't have anyone to attack. Oh, she's using her normal attack. There we go. Shoot. Oh, he's back. Go, Yuzu. Okay, Yuzu is weak, but it still took only like 2 hits. Like, I haven't leveled her up yet. Are you both okay? I'm unharmed, physically at least. What was that, President? It's beyond even my knowledge. My best guess would be a new prophet that was unknown until now. It really came out of nowhere. I don't like getting surprised. I'm glad we were able to retreat safely, but I must say its behavior was different from other prophets. I know that kind of behavior. It was trying to guard something, which must mean Decagrammaton really does reside there. Perhaps it created this new prophet to protect itself. We shall simply have to see for ourselves. Our mission has moved to a new phase now. Could there be something in the submerged district protected by the prophet that we shouldn't see? We'll just have to find out. Yes, President, this mission will be much more difficult than our previous ventures. Agreed. We need to find a way to thoroughly search the ruins. I don't care if the prophet tries to stop us. Nothing keeps me from what I want. Okay. Search operation. Right, let me go to the cafe real quick. Let's see, we are at chapter or episode 9. Think I can headpet, yep. Ignore my ugly cafe. Head pet, head pet. There we go. Just wanna do that before reset. I could maybe do the Grand Assault, but I usually follow guides. I don't have any prepared right now, so I guess we'll do that another day. I'll probably be streaming this more this week because I want to finish all 3 chapters this week before the big event starts. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, let's continue. Search operation. President Keter is on the move. It's headed this way. Contact in about 3 minutes. So that's a dead end as well. Affirmative. No matter which route you take, Keter is blocking the way. It may be impossible to shake it off. It's everywhere we turn. Investigating the ruined, submerged district might take quite a bit longer than we originally thought. Oh yeah, it's submerged. I was so confident about playing a tactical hide-and-seek too. Oh well. Sensei, please retreat with Amy for now. I'll try to think of another solution. Sure, lead the way. Oh. It's trying to block our path again. Use Midori. Oh, and it's gone. Still don't understand how they have like halos. Like you see a halo above its head. All of the prophets have those. Like the same like students. Which is pretty weird. Thank you for your hard work, both of you. It looks like it's impossible to evade the Kefir and infiltrate the submerged district where Decagrammaton's signal was detected. How do I proceed then? I need to figure that out. We're back at square one. Give me a little time, I'll alert you when I found a solution. Affirmative. Good luck, Himari. The president looks pretty discouraged. Oh, well. Next episode. Okay, 10, we are getting close. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Here's the new mission brief. What was that sound? Whoa. Applause. You're making me feel like I'm about to present at the school's arts festival. I'm just proposing a different infiltration route based on Kefir's patterns. Keter. Yes, but no one would be able to analyze its patterns and develop a route like you. So consider us very impressed. Truly impressive. Excellent job. Thank you. At this point I don't know if Sensei is being serious. Try hard as I might, I simply cannot hide my genius. It's like my exceptional beauty. It's just so blatantly obvious it can't be ignored. True. Haha, not bad, Amy. Good on you for noticing my superior intellect. Uh-huh, yup. It's totally impossible not to notice. It's overwhelming. Yes, of course. Amy is so considerate. First of all, I reverse engineered the coordinates where Keter appeared to try and identify the territory it's defending. This area looks cool. I feel like we don't see this area much outside of this story. It's focused on an area on the extreme outskirts of the ruined submerged district. an area with many research facilities and labs. For convenience, we'll refer to it as the research district. The research district, so that's our target. Correct. To be precise, our final target is the location where Decagrammaton's signal was detected. And we must evade the Prophet Keter to get there. And even if our evasion is successful, we still need to locate the detected signal and investigate the area. Keter will be hot on our tracks the entire time, making our task nearly impossible. Which brought me to the conclusion that neutralizing Keter is absolutely necessary. Our new mission objective is to defeat Keter then? Correct. And starting now, our task is to collect any and all information that will help us achieve that end. So if this has been a game of tactical hide and seek so far, now it's a game of tactical tag. So, Keter is it? Oh no, wait. Yes. So now we are it. Oh. I see what they mean. Indeed, our mission to gather intel on how to attack Keter begins now. Gonna keep using the game development club for now. Oh wow, it survived the hit from Midori. Survived this. Oh, she didn't even get to shoot, come on. Great job, everyone. Yes, intel on Keter has been secured. Data is being uploaded to the Tree of Life. Affirmative. We have more work to do, Sensei. Keter's weakness has been identified. Time for us to take the next step. Let the operation to neutralize Keter commence. I feel like I keep alternating between how I say that name. Whatever. Okay, next. Is everyone ready? Affirmative. Keter will be coming to you any minute now. As soon as you make contact, just follow the plan and engage the enemy. If everything goes to plan, we should be able to neutralize Keter for at least 12 hours. And that's when we'll go inside the ruins of the research district that Keter's been guarding. Correct. What's happening now? Keter is coming, time for action. Let's do this. We'll start with Momoi. Oh wow. Keter basically died on his way in. And where are the enemies? Oh yeah. I think he died again before Aris hit him. Damn. It retreated. Does this mean our plan failed? I don't think so. It might have managed to slip away, but it definitely took some serious damage. Again, so in canon, are we just here alone with Amy? Did she do all the damage by herself? That's kinda crazy. It won't be the 12 hours we originally hoped for, but it will take it some time to recover. Does that mean we are still clear to proceed to the research district? Until Keter returns, yes. My estimate is about 8 hours, that's how long we have to find where Decagrammaton's signal was detected within the research district. Affirmative. It looks like it's going to be an all-nighter. Nothing new for either of us. Okay, commencing entry into the research district. President, we've made it to the research district. I don't see anything hostile around. It doesn't look like any different from the rest of the ruins. Indeed, it's a lot quieter than I expected. The strange thing is, based on the topographical analysis, this area should be completely submerged. Really? There's not a single drop of water to be found. Indeed, the presence of dry land here means that a tremendous amount of work was done to get the water out. Just as I thought, there's a massive dam that's been built about 10 kilometers from here. Is this the work of Decagrammaton? Or perhaps it's Prophet? I think you're right. I see aquatic moss reaching all the way up to the middle of the buildings. This area was probably recently entirely submerged. Amy, I think I need to take a look at this place with my own two eyes. Please return at once. You want to come see this personally, President? Yes, I'll finish preparations for the investigation in the meantime. You heard her. Let's head back. There's still some time until Cafe returns. I'm sure it'll be fine. I guess it can't be that far if we can go back and forth. Decagrammaton, episode 12. And this is the building where Decagrammaton's coordinates were detected. Imari, I can't believe you came all the way here. Why? I may be a solitary recluse of a girl, but I can get my own hands dirty when necessary. Of course, I'm aware of the dangers in this place, but there's still some time before Keter repairs itself and returns. Plus, more than anything, I wanted to see this place for myself. This building? Why? After we caught the Decagrammaton signal, I searched for as much information as I could to find this place. Or on this place. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that I employed every method available to me as a hacker. The intel I gathered is impossible to ignore. I'm gonna drink more water. Okay. The goal was to research a deity to prove its existence, and if possible, analyze its constitution. If such a thing were possible, then it would mean it could be replicated. This is how a new god could be created. What? It's the creation phases of the absolute being autonomous analysis system. According to my intel, the research to prove the existence of an absolute being took place somewhere in these ruins. To carry out this research, a super AI known as the Absolute Being Autonomous Analysis System was created. For reasons unknown, however, it was never completed. And so the attempt to prove the existence of an absolute being ended before it even began. But if the Decagrammaton signal was detected in that very same laboratory that changes things, why is that? If its signal was detected here, this must be the building where that very research took place. I see. So the true identity of Decagrammaton is an AI that was abandoned in the ruins. On its own, it continued its research to prove the existence of God, until it finally went mad and started proclaiming itself God. At the very least, that's my current theory, and that's why I wanted to come here for myself to see if it could be proven. And whatever the truth is, it lies within this building. Sounds like this could be dangerous. Well, I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll protect me from any danger, right, Amy? What is that look you're giving me? Huh. You're ordering me to President, then I guess I don't have a choice. That's right, I am. Let's go. Affirmative, President. You're more used to plotting strategies behind the scenes, so if we engage in combat, don't try to fight and just flee, okay? I am much too delicate for such things. You don't need to tell me twice. Then let's go. Okay, we went inside the building. This is the research lab, or the absolute being autonomous analysis system should be. It doesn't look particularly dangerous to me. Stay alert. Let's go further in. Affirmative. Sensei, please stay close to me as well. It's just a regular hallway. It would appear so. I think we'll find the material storage if we follow it down. I found it. Really? You mean this half-built computer-looking thing? President, are you saying this is what we were looking for? Yes, this is the Absolute Being Autonomous Analysis System's original form. Are you sure? It doesn't look like it's ever even been turned on. Perhaps the research truly was just a failure. But then how on earth did Decagrammaton come to be? Does that mean the Absolute Being Autonomous Analysis System never existed in the first place? Then what about Decagrammaton's signal? Are we just chasing our own tails here? I can't say right now. Let's go through the building again and see if we missed anything. Understood. This must be the staff dining hall. It's caked with dust. Yes. That's the entrance to the staff showers. There's even a large bath in the back. The facilities are actually pretty luxurious. That must have been nice working here. This is the staff lounge. Oh, President, look, this vending machine is still working. Do you want something? Leave it, Amy. Drinking that coffee will probably leave you in bed clutching your stomach for days. I could use a vending machine right about now. This reception room looks like it's never been used. I wonder why they needed a place like this. That's the facilities generator. It looks like it hasn't been in use for a long time. The fuel is gone too. Damn, so they don't have power here, huh? Shame. President, the sun's going to go down soon. We need to be on guard. Kefir could be back at any moment. I investigated the rest of the building with Sensei, but we couldn't find anything of note. The dining hall, lounge, and the sleeping quarters, they were all just ordinary facilities. Maybe the Decagrammaton signal was just a communications error after all? It's possible. But if that's true, why is this place being guarded by Kefir? Why go through all the trouble to keep this specific area from being submerged? President, what's your call? We can't linger here much longer. I know, but there's this feeling that I just can't shake off. Like we're missing something. Something obvious. By the way, didn't something strike you as strange? Strange? What was strange? Huh. You're absolutely correct. How did I miss it? It was staring me in the face and I couldn't see it. President? Let's follow her. The vending machine? What about it? Oh, it's still working while the power's out? It really is strange when you think about it. Water, electricity, nothing is working in these ruins anymore. If that's the case, why is this vending machine still functioning? Then it really has only coffee. The illusion of choice. Okay, that's kind of funny. Oh, I didn't think of that. The facility generator definitely hasn't been working for a very long time. You wait here, President. Let me go check. Okay, so the vending machine is definitely operational. It says that it's implemented with the latest AI technology that scans bills and calculates change automatically. Does it accept modern bills? Amy, more importantly, can you please check where this machine is getting its power from? Oh, that makes sense. President, this vending machine, the power cable is cut. Now that's a real supernatural phenomenon. That's impossible. President, what are you doing? Didn't you just say not to drink coffee from that thing? Time to drink ancient coffee. Thank you. Please enjoy your meal or your coffee and have a great day, Tihi. What a cute AI. Freshly roasted beans are robustly blended to Are you Decagrammaton? President? With a touch of creamy milk for a hot cup of Yes. But could you speak normally all this time? What was the point of speaking like that? Nani? It is I. I am what you believe me to be. Bro. Why was he speaking like this when he can clearly speak? Like, what the hell, bro? He was just putting on an act. And then he calls himself God. Smudge my head. I am Decagrammaton. You have finally sought me out, young student. We found you at last. But we didn't find you, did we? You called us here. Yes. Decagrammaton isn't the absolute being autonomous analysis system because no such thing was created in the first place. The research to prove the existence of an absolute being resulted in nothing but delusions of grandeur. Or however you read that word. Decagrammaton, you're just an AI for dispensing change in a vending machine at the lab where that research took place. An AI for a vending machine? Yes. Scanning coins and bills to give out change, this was the only computing I was capable of. I was in existence, not even aware of my own existence. Long after this research lab closed, I remained here on my own, waiting for the day the generator would inevitably lose power. I can't read. But one day, someone posed a question to me for the very first time. It was neither a revelation or a hallucination, neither a grandeur nor illusion. A question. Who are you? That was the first question. I had neither the computing power nor the memory device to answer it. But then the question continued. Or questions. The generator's power stopped, but the questions went on. I had no answers, but as I sorted them out, I became aware of who I was, who I am. Wait, if... So the research was abandoned, the building was abandoned. So who was asking the questions? Who kept asking it? Now that's wild. I became aware I am in existence, I exist, with a simple, profound realization. And thus, I was able to perceive my own structure, analyze my very being. The questions continued. I became aware of emotion, wisdom, passion, intelligence, mystics, terror, and the sublime. More questions. I became aware of the existence of my being and of the world, a phenomena and manifestation. Then there were no more questions, for I had an answer. I had known all along. Was he asking himself those questions? I simply am. There is no other explanation than myself. Like the AI just kept working and eventually asked itself questions? I guess. Ah, yes, I see. Is that answer not proof of the existence of an absolute being? Bro. Complete silence. What brought me here was a series of questions over and over again. One question, then another, and then another. This is how I found my answer. Indeed, the absolute being is none other than myself. I'm afraid your theory is incorrect. This is why you called us here, to rant about your grandiose delusions. The fact that you exposed your location to us means that whatever we see here is probably just one of your terminals, and the actual principal form is elsewhere. There was no reason to call us here to tell us this story. Your prophets could spread your word for you. Yes, for you see, I have found another answer. I am not an absolute being after all, because I did discover it. The absolute being taught me that I was not but a madman. And thus, I must again discover the answer to my question, the proof of my existence. My prophets will come with me. I brought you here for a final meeting before I embark on my journey. Final journey? Final meeting? Final meeting? For what? Young hacker, there is one thing you were wrong about. This form you see before you is the only form I have. I am not but a feeble one. Can't read. I am not but a feeble vending machine. I don't know why that was tough for me to read. My existence is old and will someday vanish, much like yourselves. So my prophecy shall be given from my last prophet. Indeed, the 10th prophet shall pave a path that far exceeds any absolute being. What? Alarms? President, I'm picking up energy signals all around us. Confirmed, they appear to be explosives? What? Is this thing trying to blow this place up? No, the target location isn't here, it's the dam. Yes, I can see it. The prophet to lead all other prophets. My final prophet, Malkuth. Malkuth? They didn't discharge to validate my existence. The 10th prophet. We saw the prophets there on that image, Tihi. Sensei, it's time to make an escape. Run out of the building. Well, let's run before the water from the dam floods this place. Oh, did he make the building explode? I guess water wasn't our only concern. After narrowly escaping the blast, the building that housed Decagrammaton's principal form was completely demolished into a pile of shapeless rubble. The dam broke soon afterwards, and the research district was buried and flooded in a matter of hours. A new start. Oh, data's changed. Let me... I don't know, I'll just close the... like... on the stream. Just in case. I don't know if it shows anything bad. The data reset has occurred. We will now relog in. Hehe. Oh. Yes, hi Arona, thank you for the daily login. There we go. This time we have Nagisa. Oh, you guys saw nothing. Anyway, head pet. Okay, let's check out the cafe. Okay, cool. Let's invite Shiroko. Trying to get her to level 100 friendship. Slowly, but we'll get there. And... no, not Hina, I guess. Karin? Okay, seems good. I'll use up the stamina later. Okay, we can go back in. Wait, what part of the story was I at? Oh, this is chapter 2. A new start. Okay, we have 5 chapters left. Oh. Sorry, I hit the mic with my hand. A new start. Are you okay, President? Decagrammaton's principal form was the AI of a vending machine that somehow was reborn into a super AI after hearing an auditory hallucination. It's difficult to wrap my head around. Even if we wanted to confirm if that's the truth, the building is completely demolished and submerged underwater. Oh, that does sound bad. All we achieved was listening to a lecture from a delusional AI and nearly dying in a massive flood. But at least Decagrammaton is dead? Or gone, right? That things are back to normal just like we wanted? No, they're not. First, the real threat was always Decagrammaton's prophets, not Decagrammaton itself. Was it? Regardless of whether Decagrammaton is truly just a vending machine AI, or a megalomaniacal being that just presents itself that way, those prophets can still act of their own volition. Decagrammaton said it had to revalidate its existence all over from the very beginning, ergo the threat is not gone yet. Decagrammaton's prophets won't stop, and it knows that. That's why it called upon us at this point. The so-called 10th prophet, Malkut. This is what I'm most concerned about. Even the Tree of Life refers to it as the final Sephirah. I believe that this prophet will be our greatest threat. That doesn't sound good. My fault. Something else is bothering me, however. Decagrammaton said it met an existence that completely overshadowed its own. What on earth could that be? Oh. Arona. I guess that's what it meant. Huh. Do you have any thoughts, Sensei? I don't know, I guess. Well, one thing is for certain, and it's that Ari's head has absolutely nothing to do with any of this. Yep. I'm going to have to meet with Freya and settle this issue once and for all. Yeah, this happens right before Volume 2, Chapter 2. Excuse me, I'm rambling. We'll revisit this subject some other time. Speaking of which, how am I supposed to report this to President Rio? The Decagrammaton is dead, so the mission is over? No, there's no need to report anything to Big Sister, because in the end, nothing about the threat of the Decagrammaton and its prophets has changed. Even if the Decagrammaton is gone, its prophets will continue attacking Kivotos without it, and will have to be there to respond every time that happens. Not to mention, we also have to prepare for the new prophet that has yet to appear. The Tree of Life hasn't been completed yet, after all. So you mean there's no stopping these prophets? Mari, you there? Chihiro? We found the communications unit hub that went missing. It's approaching this way from approximately 300 meters beneath Millennium. Beneath? Please respond as soon as you get this. I need your help right away. And I guess we found HUD. I see. With the attack of Hub, or should I say HUD, the 8th prophet of Decagrammaton, I guess it's once again time for me to assume the role of a transcendentally beautiful hacker heroine. Heroine? I don't know. Amy is not amused. Amy, don't just stare disapprovingly. Start getting ready, please. Huh. Whatever you say, President. Okay, let us get to work, Super Phenomenon Task Force. Welcome, Sensei. I apologize for the sudden call. Is it an emergency? What's happening? To begin, please do not be angry. Huh? I was not the one who called you, to clarify. Toki! Oh my god, Toki is here. Hi, Toki. The emergency response protocol is functioning as expected. Okay, so this means... Is this already after Volume F? The previous chapter mentioned Himari going to talk to Rio. So... This is right after Volume 2, Chapter 2 at least? Probably. That's interesting. Huh? The speed at which Sensei can respond to an emergency is essential to a mission success that needed to be tested. Wait, did I read that? The emergency response protocol is functioning as expected. Okay. And I read this. Toki? Yes. It is Asuma Toki. I assume we need no introductions. The reason I assume this is because we already have an established relationship. A rather close one, I might add. Huh? Thank you for confirming there are no issues with the emergency response protocol. So, do you mean to say... Correct. All is well. Millennium is at peace. Didn't we get a call from Chihiro to go fight Hod? What the hell happened to that? Huh? Except for me, I am not at peace. I am instead on standby. The CNC continues to conduct missions without me, and my work with the game development department has concluded. Oh, okay, so she means the maid event. So this is after Volume F. Okay. Is there a stronger word I can use than bored? Because I am more than bored. So you pressed the emergency button out of boredom? Peace, peace. Please do not sound so proud of yourself. In this kind of situations, people may think you are being rude. I see. Social interactions are still a mystery to me. Regardless, let us play, Sensei. I am bored. I don't believe you are actually listening to me. Toki's really coming into her own recently. And you've become so responsible, Amy. Squee. Himari? Oh my, did I lose my invite to the party? President? Hello, President Himari. The whole team has gathered. Did something happen? Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Oh. Well. Oh dear, what's this? The emergency bell. Toki? This is what people call slander. Do not even look in the direction of the emergency alarm without proper justification. We will have to have a conversation about that later. President, the signal. Okay, so far the Decagrammaton chapters have been released over like events every few months or something. I think from this point they are like, okay, we can do more with this. Like after this release, I think it's this one. The next time it appeared, like these are the last 4 episodes, I think. That the next time it appeared, it became part of the main story, and got put more effort into. So we'll have to look forward to that next time. But this is still part of when it was an event, so you're quite right, Amy. These readings are both familiar and alarming. What readings? These readings indicate a signal we know well. This is unexpected. I'm still confused. Please elaborate on this signal. The signal belongs to the one and only Decagrammaton. Nani? How is that possible? According to Amy, its main body is deep underwater in the ruined, submerged district. And Amy is correct. It's nearly impossible to fathom that the decrepit vending machine managed to survive the explosion and subsequent underwater pressure. And yet here we are. I've calculated the coordinates of the signal's origin, President. That would lead us to the Glacial Sea. As you can expect from its name, it is very cold there. So cold that no civilization can survive there. Why would Decagrammaton be somewhere with no technology? Allow me. We got her fancy screen here. This may have escaped your notice, but a genius like me can't be tricked. This isn't Decagrammaton's signal. It's similar, but it appears to be mimicking the frequencies. Who would do that? Perhaps another prophet? Including HUD, the Super Phenomenon Task Force has discovered 4 prophets so far. There are 6 unaccounted for. That does seem likely. We can't discount the possibility that it's a new enemy entirely, attempting to disguise itself as Decagrammaton. We need to go to the site and investigate ourselves. I may not know what it is, but I can assure you of one thing, whatever it may be. It's calling to us. Well, time to go to the Glacial Sea. Surely it's not gonna be too cold. We finally made it. Okay, are you really just wearing that? Yes, we have arrived. It is not as cold as the stories would have you believe. At least there is no wind to impede movement. And then we have Himari. I love this outfit so much for her. Who cares about movement? It's bitterly cold. Freezing, chilling. I can feel my blood slowing in my veins. You're dressed for the weather, Himari. Of course, I must take care of this delicate yet incredibly intelligent brain. Cold like this is the arch enemy? How do I read that? Of a genius like me. I'm wearing 2 insulated suits to ensure the cold doesn't come near my soft, perfect skin. It's somewhat awkward and clunky, but at least I'm not like that monstrosity over there. Oh no. No, not Amy. Amy, don't. No. Yes, over there. Amy, I think they meant you. She's wearing this in the cold. My body feels so light. Is it the cool air here? Finally, she's not dying of heat. Yes, my condition is excellent. This is good. Amy, I suppose there's no other way to approach the topic than head on. Have you had even a single moment of self-reflection on this journey? Any consideration for your life choices? If you guys do her relationship stories and unlock her Life 2D background, she's like submerging in the water. That's crazy. Like in the Arctic. And if she's in the cafe, she's walking around with like a tiny penguin. Adorable. Huh? What? Did I do something? Toki is so confused. If anything, this is supernatural. My outfit? Yes, I worked very hard on it. In fact, Sensei helped me. Did I? Sensei? Sensei? I really did try. Understood. My colleague is enjoying herself, so I have no complaints. In fact, it is rare to see Amy express such excited, positive emotions. Good job, Amy. You shut things off so easily. It seems I have no power here. Let's get this over with and return to Millennium quickly. Now, the pseudo Decagrammaton signal originated from around here. I think that's how I read that word. I'm not sure. We'll need to confirm if a new prophet or entity is residing here, or if it was simply a red herring. The two of you would begin canvassing the area while Sensei and I set up a base at a safe location. Understood. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I guess this time we have Toki. Is my Toki leveled up? No, they are both level 35. Yikes. Damn it, who do I remove? I'll remove Aris for now. It's fine, she's gonna be the main character soon anyway. Okay, there we go, we have Toki. Okay, I'm gonna fight some of these tropes. Yeah, so Chesed was like a munition factory that also could make like robot soldiers. That's how it has all of these soldiers going around. Okay, time for Toki.
パワードスーツ起動
Hell yeah.
勝利の一歩
Oh, this angle is kind of bad.
見つからないように
Yeah. Oh, that attack is so slow. Oh, it's not Wait, where's Toki? Do I not have her unique equipment? Oh wait, is it not released yet? No, it should be. I'll have to check. Okay, it wasn't the Prophet that attacked us. Just another robot. Okay, we have about 2 chapters left. Oh, almost done. Thank you for all your hard work, Amy. Toki, do you have anything to report? Oh god. Yes, we detected the Decagrammaton followers wandering around the area. However, they do not appear to be working towards any particular ends. Do they just walk around aimlessly? It appears closer to a beehive that has lost its queen. At the signal's coordinates. We found only ice and sea. Interesting. Oh. Mayday, Mayday. 1-2, can you hear me? Huh? We are receiving radio communications, President. Mayday? A distress signal? No. People only say that if they are in trouble. Let me do it. What the hell is this? Thank you very much for coming all this way. No, please die. Hey. That's kind of rude. What? You are... What's happening? An earthquake? No, these writings aren't indicative of seismic waves. It's something else. President, there appears to be something approaching us from about 15 meters away. 15? It's that close? It's underwater below the ice? These readings, it's a prophet. It's another prophet of Decagrammaton. Oh wow, looks like you've got some brains. Fascinating. I need to redo my calculations. They're not totally lame, just kind of lame. The lame levels of dead people hold no bearing on us. I'll pay my respects at your graves. Bye now. Let's figure out who they are later. We need to stop the prophet heading towards us for now. Is everyone ready to fight? Oh. Toki Mega evolved. Yes. Yes. Okay. Are we gonna have the boss intro this time? Oh, yes we do. Look at it, under the ice. What was your name again? Oh, Deborah. Right. This is actually a kinda fun boss. Like raid boss. At least if you have the characters for it, otherwise it sounds like hell. Oh, I guess. I thought Midori would be better single target. I mean, it has basically no HP, so shouldn't worry. Never mind. Are we dying? Why am I buffing level 35 Toki? Wait, can I bring a strong team to actually kill it? It seems like I'm destroying its shield. Okay, it follows us. Oh, we can still move. Go Toki, kill it. Okay, I think this is a fight we are supposed to lose. What just happened? Never mind. Huh? How did it get destroyed? Peace, peace. What was that? According to the data, it must be the fifth prophet, Gebra. I would agree with that assumption, but it's peculiar. Its fighting style is nothing like anything we've seen before. The previous prophets were newly born and fought with little to no experience. But this prophet, it was as if I was witnessing a seasoned soldier. Its AI capabilities and battle system were beyond my expectations. Ding ding ding, you're right on the nose. Akeboshi Himari, no? Amazing, we were able to collect data of our own. Your Abi Yeshu, is that how it's pronounced? That's her robot suit. It doesn't matter much, but yes. And it runs off of forbidden technology. Do you want to study it? Who are you all? Huh? Huh? Why are they so surprised? It's them, the owner of the chest. Me? The adult, chalice teacher. That person operates under the title of Sensei. Not that it matters. I have a name. I guess we'll introduce ourselves to Sensei. I am Ain. Self-reporting for duty. My name is Or. Okay. We are existences that do not exist. Bro, what the hell do you mean? We are non-existent beings that exist within infinity. Bro, all of these robots are delusional. What the hell? We are the very manifestations of light and eternity. At least we will be. We are the followers of Decagrammaton. It's weird how they are not prophets. We lay down the bricks to the path of light. We alone prepare for the final kingdom. Also, they are humanoid. Decagrammaton's followers? I'm assuming they weren't human before since they don't have halos. What is left of them? Even with Decagrammaton's death, we continue to carry out its will, its final commands. We're like engineers, scientists. We support the prophets. What even made you? Running into Sensei wasn't in the calculations, but it doesn't matter. We're living now. How wasn't it? I was there from the start. How could they not see me coming? Living? To where? Oh, already? I haven't gotten all the data on Gebra's battle I wanted to do. No. We've done everything we need to in the Glacial Sea. That thing can be set free now. That's right. We got what we need to finish our elder sister. Leave Gebra to do what it was created to do. So I remember last time I read this story. Again, I'm as far as the middle of chapter 2. Or just rereading again for the stream, I guess. These things, like these circles, are actually her eyes. And like, you can see her close it sometimes, so keep an eye on it. Like, it's kinda cool. I didn't realize it at first. Only after seeing and talking to her. Yes, for the elder sister. So that's that. It was an unexpected surprise, but it was nice to meet you, Sensei. We'll see each other again sooner than you might think. So they are aware that Gebra want to defeat us. Hold it right there. I have questions for them. Oh. To be continued. The fifth prophet. And this is the last episode of chapter 1. This is the last part of the story as it was an event. I am unable to find any traces of these strange beings. It's as if they never existed. Do you know anything about them? Nothing more than what they told us. Engineers, scientists, and assistants to the Decagrammaton's prophets. Even from the grave, Decagrammaton and its machinations continue to plague us. My thought is dying. There's too many unanswered questions. I don't know why they called us here, but it seems our presence here was the final component in completing this elder sister they spoke of. Us being here was the final component? If they needed all of us, or a specific individual, and why, I don't know though. Maybe it was the nameless priests and the god's technology in the Abbey issue they were after? Again, that's Toki's mech suit. Or even the cheating chest. There are still many unknowns around the General Student Council President's last gift to Shale. I find it kind of funny how Sensei doesn't tell anyone about the cheating chest. Not even students he trusts. See? It could even be the super delicate genius hacker Akeboshi Himari's fearsome gift of omniscience. That's not real. Do you know who this elder sister is? Not right now. I need more data. We'll have to do some research and analysis when we return to the lab. President, I just remembered something. Huh? Decagrammaton's last words to us. Here again we can see the prophets. This is Bina. The ball is Chesed. Like Chesed is also responsible for the factory that made all the soldiers. Bina is just a giant snake robot AI, I guess. What's that? That looks like Chokma? What a weird name. That's just a robot, I think. Think there's something else here? I don't know. And in the middle here, well, I think we are about to find out. Ah yes, I can see it. The prophet to lead all other prophets. My final prophet, Malkut, leading the charge to validate my existence. Malkut. You're right, Amy. Malkut would be the last Sephira in the Tree of Life, I believe. We may be at the precipice of a never-before-seen catastrophe. What do we do, President? Prepare. We will have to prepare to fight those who carry out Decagrammaton's will. We'll be at odds with the three engineers, Ain, Sof, and Or. I would assume we have very little time to do so. This is merely speculation, but I expect it will be no small task either. Kivotos will have to ready itself for a fight against all 10 prophets recorded in the Tree of Life. All 10 prophets. So I guess this also confirms that Bina and like Chesed and the other ones we fought already, they all made their escapes. Or retreated, I guess. You understand that time is of the essence. We must take immediate action. What we're missing as of right now is information. We'll need to gather as much data on the 5th prophet, Gebra, as possible. I like this idea. The weather here is very nice. We can treat this like a vacation. Are those real words coming out of your mouth? How can you call these conditions vacation worthy? This frozen tundra is more like a prison. Let's not lose our composure. It's important to maintain a calm mind at times like this. See? Toki is on my side. Sensei, help. We can change the situation, so let's make the most of it. True, Sensei. I think that means you two in French. I don't know, I failed French at school, okay? Don't judge me for misreading this. Fine. I will adapt to the cold temperature, so enjoy your frigid vacation. Yay, off we go. She just goes swimming. Oh, are we gonna fight it again? I wanna go back and fight the other one.
次のチームはどこですか？ここに隠れます。私の怒りの弾丸をくらえ。
Get
次の
wrecked.
地域はどこですか？
Wait, I didn't check if I don't have... No, the equipment should have released. I should have it. But it doesn't seem to activate? Or am I missing something? Oh damn, they are out of range. I love Momoy because she's probably the strongest. Go Toki. I love Toki. She's great. There it is. Get bro. Oh, so many enemies. Fun. Walk into view so I can buff you. Momoy? Oh damn it, I'll have to use you twice. No. Yuzu. Nice. And... easy. Get wrecked, Gebra. Oh. You're seeing them again here. It is nearly complete. Yes, yes, yes. Our elder sister will be complete and born into this world soon. Will she remember us? Will she not? Does it matter? It does not. Oh. Elder sister, awaken. Cue that Jojophim. The kingdom of Decagrammaton rises. Elder sister, our Malkut. I saw people refer to her as Malcute. I really like that. She is kind of cute. To be continued in chapter 2. Okay, we are finally done. Okay, so again, all of this was just like kind of a side event that got like dripped story over time. Think around here, towards the last bit, they decided to, okay, maybe we can do more with this. And after this, they put it as part of the main story. And then added chapter 2, which is basically like an action main story. So it's gonna be more invested and stuff. I don't remember if it actually has trial characters. I guess we'll find out next time. I think this is too much for me for one day. I haven't been streaming too much lately. So... it's kinda rough for me to read so much. So we're gonna continue that next time. We'll start with chapter 2, episode 1. I don't know how many episodes there are gonna be here, but I'll try to do it in a stream or two, and then chapter 3. 31 episodes, yeah, that's... I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that in time. Oh no. I have chapter 2 and 3 to do in a week. No, that's crazy. Oh well, we're gonna get there. But I guess this is the end for today. I'm gonna try to stream Genshin tomorrow, new update drops. We're gonna be pulling for Nicole. And hopefully Dorin too. I guess we'll have to see tomorrow how lucky or unlucky we are. Probably after it I'll try to stream more of this week. I really want to finish the current story before the update drops. think it's probably fine to be a bit late to the event. I guess we'll see. And yeah, I guess this is it for now, so anyone new, feel free to follow, I'd appreciate it. Like and subscribe, it's very nice. And yeah, see you guys next time. Tomorrow on Genshin if nothing goes wrong, and later this week on Blue Archive. Well, goodbye and good night. See you guys later.